Good evening, dear friends. Hopefully, I'm live and you can hear me. If something is not fine, please let me know. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and you are welcome to be very active in our live chat. And let me also just adjust a very little bit. Mhm. Here we are. Hopefully now it's even better. Yes, welcome to seventh round of Chess Olympiad 2024 in Budapest, Hungary. Already we have uh, in top matches in top boards one result. We have Yu Yangyi with the white pieces drew his game against Prague. Let's see the game. This reminds me a game of Daniel Dubov against Nihal Sarin, and players repeated the position. So far, some small achievement for India with the black pieces, despite Prague had about 50 yellow points more than Yu Yangyi, but definitely Yu Yangyi is being very unpleasant opponent for everyone. And with the black pieces, he didn't really get any issues and game ended in. So we are having Gukesh Wei, and we say that China and Ding Liren decided to hello chess wizard. Uh, the captain of China, Ding Liren himself, decided not to play this round against Gukesh, maybe because of their upcoming match for the world title, or maybe just because Sting lost against Lei Kuanglian with the white pieces and didn't want to play with the black pieces. Uh, yes, we see that Chess Wizard is saying that he thinks between China and India will land in a draw, all four games in a draw. Yes, very logical uh, opinion. Very strong players are playing with both colors, and I think draw is very much possible to uh, happen. Yes, and we see that they went for Najdorf, Bishop e2, and some new move. Magnus played in some rapid games. Yes, e5, Bishop c4, d3, Bishop g5, takes knight d5, Queen d2, short castle, h3. Yes, maybe g6 with the bishop g7 idea. Yes, what can black do? Knight a5, I don't like it much because you can just go bishop a2. I don't like knight d4 also. G6, bishop g7 is not. G6, knight f6, queen f6. So far, black is fine. Queen h6, I'm having bishop g7. G6, bishop g7 can be possible. Maybe knight e7 can also be possible at this moment, but maybe too risky. Also, all the games are solid in this match. Yes, but as you can see, Gukesh, for example, is ahead on clock, and it's not like players aren't trying. Yes, for example, here I would consider going knight e7, knight f6, g takes f, bishop e6, f takes c. I'm more or less fine. Knight f6, g takes f. You know, knight e7 can be an option to consider. Because g6 I don't like because even if you go bishop g7, always opponent has this unpleasant knight g5 stuff. Knight g5, maybe you can jump knight d4 as well. Yes, and we see Petrov with knight c3, bishop d3, and here we know that c5 is being one of the main options. So rook e8, boo goes. Another possible move, bishop d7, c5. Wow, wow. And I think we should seriously consider b4 or not. Am I having b4 or it's like too... Hmm. Yes, black also can go bishop e6. Thinking about b4, maybe this can be interesting or not really. Uh, so rook d7, I can take already b takes a as well. So this can be dangerous. Because what else? If you don't push b4, you just played b5, and if you don't push b4, then what do you want? Bishop c3, b takes c. Even I'm not forced to take b takes c, bishop g5, knight g5. Bishop e6 you can go, but I don't like bishop e6. I think Blue really wants to go b4. And now it is very, very interesting, you know? Like what to do. A takes b, I'm having c takes b, I can also go queen a1, queen b2. C takes b, c takes b, rook d7, b takes a. I'm not afraid of this because again I can take b takes a, or even g takes f ideas are possible. So I recommend going b4. I really like going b4. Like you take my bishop, and I have a choice. I don't like this because I don't see how to proceed here. Let's say even if I take, you go some king d1, and anyway, position remains very complicated. But I just don't need. I can take here. And now my threat of a takes b is killing. b3 you don't have. B takes a. I just take queen c3. And, position seems very very dangerous. I like b4. I like b4, and I like so far black's position. I like so far black's position. Let's just... And we see g6. We see g6 by way e. He doesn't go for knight e7. He wants to go bishop g7. And what should white do? I don't think c3 maybe. Moving the knight from f3, but I don't recommend that one. So this reminds me game of Yan Nepomniachtchi against Ding Liren, World Championship. Okay, will he go before? Because if not before, then bishop g5, knight g5, h takes g. Let's say I'm having queen takes g5. Bishop is hanging. The other move can be bishop b6, but this I don't like. I think he really wants to push this. Like you take rook d7, I take b takes a. And what can you do? Maybe Arjun really wants to go not b takes a, because I'm having queen c3, I guess. Maybe Arjun wants to play this, but this is no rook e4. I wanted queen h7 ideas, but a takes b is also there. If you, let's say, start with some c takes b, c takes b, and you try something here, but now I'm already threatening some bishop b2. So let's say you take, I have bishop b2, I have also this. I would go before. I would go before with the, I'm not sure what is happening. And this I like for white. This I like for white. It is very interesting that I think if something doesn't go well for Hari Krishna, then we can very much blame captain of India team and also Vidit. Vidit just was playing very strong, and why they decided to put Hari Krishna with the huge respect to Pentala, but he didn't play. He played, I guess, 2 games, and then he didn't play some games, and now they decided to put Hari Krishna. Of course, he's a very strong player, but maybe. And what should now? I'm having some ideas. Let's see the openings. It was Gioco Piano. Yes, I guess Hari Krishna got maybe some c4 ideas are possible. Maybe bishop b6. Maybe you can take and now jump with the knight to f4. Let's say, can you go something like this? Yes, but this you have. Yes, this you have, no doubts. Because what else? I'm threatening some queen d6. I'm threatening maybe some knight d6. I guess c4 isn't really working. Bishop takes f5. Why not? You take and I jump with the knight to f4. I don't like white's bishop on c2. You don't have g3. Knight e5 also does not work because of this rook e5, rook e1. Yes, you can take bishop e4, it takes f, and game. I mean, position should be around equal. Yes, let's move to. Wow, 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 wow. We are having b4. b4 has been played. Arjun goes rook f6. And here I said that b takes a or b takes c has been played. And Arjun just instantly goes b takes c. Wow, what is this? So I'm having queen a3, I'm having queen c3, and I'm having g takes f. All moves are looking quite good. Honestly speaking, I don't like Arjun's position. I don't have access to check the with the engine, but let's say the worst scenario, I just go g takes f. You can take queen f6, but you don't have threats. You simply don't have any threats. Maybe bishop h7, king h7, queen f7, king h8, and all what you can achieve is a perpetual or queen takes h6. You can take here, but let's not forget that again, even if I take rook e4 again, you don't have threats. But let's say I'm taking here. Can I take here? Which does look interesting, but maybe you just want to take on f7 and ask like why I sacrificed. No, but this is very, very complicated. This is very complicated. Queen a3, you will play some king d2. Yes, I always can take queen c3. Where will you go? Rook d6, rook f7 maybe. Rook f7, I guess. But even position after rook f7 doesn't look that bad for queen a1 is nothing, of course. I can take queen a3, for example. King d1, rook b1, king d2, queen a5. No, I don't like. Yes, and rook d7 is losing. Yes, b takes a. 8 takes b. 8 takes b was possible, and this also was possible. B takes c. Uh, but I think they played already b takes. No, let me update. Yes, b takes, and this is no. This does not work, and this does not work also. No, this works. And g takes f as well, right? Of course, of course. Yes, Arjun. He is not worse, but like doesn't matter what Boo plays, g takes f or queen c3, his position is more than fine. And you know Arjun is yes, bishop takes f5 and knight e7. Here I don't see any problems for black. I think black is even no, I was wrong. Knight f4 would have been better, you know. And you know c4, it shows that c4 was possible. So takes knight e7 or knight f4. So he goes knight e7. Let's move to check other matches. Yes, Robert does look slightly. Titas is having white pieces. Um, Queen d3, threatening e4. E4 takes bishop c6. Yes, bishop b2. I don't think white can have any problems. Probably white is also not better. Peter Leko is playing Paulius Nevicius, b3. Here e5 is being one of the options. d6, threatening e5, e5, d5, d3, knight c3, knight a4, d4, and rook e1. This looks better for white. This looks better for white. Yes, of course. Like where he went wrong. Yes, knight f5, d5, and queen b6. Yes, Peter is doing great. Berkesh is. Yes, I don't think Berkesh has any problems. Yes, Berkesh is being better. And Gledura's position is. We see this. And here, knight e5, bishop takes c4, short castle. Yes, very standard ideas. Yes, this is complicated. Bishop is going to e8. White has some rook g3, rook h3 ideas, maybe somewhere queen h5. Black will go bishop e8. You know, I don't see. Bishop can go b3. Let's say rook h3, bishop e8. So far, I don't see any problems for. You should either play this or rook h3. Let's say now queen h5 can be very unpleasant. Let's say I go just bishop e8. Yes, interesting. And no doubts that black is fine. We see Iran-Vietnam match, Parham Le Quangliem attacking the pawn, a4, king h1, bishop e3, and rook g1, threatening some or preparing some g4. That's why Le Quangliem goes for some active play, and knight b1, knight of d2, b3. Very, very deep, like very deep. Usually, what we see, it is fine. Position is around equal. Uh, Nguyen is playing Taba. I don't think Taba has any problems. Yes, queen c2, a3. Yes, Taba is getting preferable position. Yes, he is. Hard to say what Nguyen was really trying to do because he didn't really play to get some advantage out of the opening. He was playing for some small age, but now he's just and yes, bishop g7 can be ideas. Yes, so far I guess it's around equal, maybe. Yes, bishop g7, and of course Idani is being the favorite of this game. We see a6, knight b3. No, but this what is of course better. Yes, white is of course better. No, no doubts. Wow, wow, what are we having? Uzbekistan against Ukraine. We see. Yes, this all is fine. Yes, but I'm not sure about queen a5 move. What is happening here? Since rook a8 I don't have, or I'm having it. So this more or less known, or not really. And here, let's see what's the. This I know for sure. Ah, yes, I know knight c6 long castle knight a5. I know knight c6 long castle knight a5. So this knight c5. Yes, we see queen b6, queen a5, queen e1, knight d5. And yes, here Nodirbek didn't play the strongest. Rook h e1 and white is being better. And yes, rook a8 I wanted to say. Rook a5. If you go 97, I guess just king f8. King f8, knight c8, knight d5. Yes, it is interesting. Some very deep prep by Nodirbek. And this I like. This I like for. I wanted to say for Ivanchuk, but no. Jocopiano. Yes, interesting. Yes, this position is known. Knight d7, knight F1, D5. I guess some other moves are also possible. Knight G3, GP3. Yes, B3. Now maybe Rook A D1, Knight F5. You can also move your F3 knight to H4, maybe trying to go Knight F5. Or the problem is being for black that even if they go G6, then always Knight F5 ideas are possible because Bishop on E6 is trapped. Yes, Knight H4, Knight H2, Rook A D1. Yes, I like white. I like white. And here, what is this? So it was Caro-Kann, knight D2. Yes, and what do you play here? If you go bishop e3, then b2 pawn is hanging, bishop d2, bishop c3. Yes, I guess white does not have any problems, and yes, it is slightly better for white. This also should be slightly better for white. No, rook e to b8, and then b5. She takes knight takes b5, and knight is jumping to d4. Great. But he could go queen b8 with the same idea, but of course, like very. And I guess yes, black shouldn't have. And black is better, of course. So far, Ukraine is being better in, let's say, they don't have problems. Maybe even they are very tiny better in last board, Korobov, Vohidov, and we should remind that Korobov with the white pieces, generally he's very dangerous. And Sindarov is slightly better. We see that Yakub doesn't have problems, and Nodirbek Abdusatorov is doing fine. And again, we see that Andrei Volokitin doesn't have much time, uh, only 15 minutes, and still 14 moves to play. But let's not forget that against Fabi, he was in similar situation, and he managed to get -1 against Fabi with the black pieces. Of course, he knows how to play. He is very strong. His understanding is great, but time management is the issue. Yes, what else are we having? Sorry for some break. Let's see. Wow, wow, this does look better for white. I mean, no questions. If someone is better, then should be white. Uh, let me do it. like this to see the chat. Yes, Serbia against Netherlands and French. And here Predke doesn't play a3. He goes queen g4, 97, a3. So anyway, they transpose. Yes, takes, queen d3, king d7, 5, d4, nice c3 back. Mhm. You know, material is even, uh, but knight on c6 doesn't have any moves. Of course, it is very important to check what is happening if rook e8, but at least knight f6 is there. Like white is of course huge, much better. Let's just see. Yes, this is the position. Queen d3 takes 92, takes. Anish has a course, I should say, French course, and yes, knight b5, bishop b2, long castle, f4, 94. Engine doesn't like it except, but maybe Anish knew it. And of course, bishop f5, but and now if white would push h4, then white is in huge. I mean, white is much better. No, of course, white is being better. Yes, Anish is in some trouble. Oh, with the huge respect to Alexei Sarana, and I know how strong he is, but I don't like this for him. So this is probably very unpleasant. Yes. Some tactical ideas, for example, if you take d takes, a queen g5 comes. If you move the knight, then e takes d comes. Because a5 would have been stronger, but Jordan goes for this, and I like it. Jordan goes a5, goes bishop h3. Maybe not the strongest, but anyway. Slowly, slowly is up 0.8 for white. Mm. And we see that Max Warmerdam is, of course, better. I don't understand why Alexander has pushed. He's having only 25 minutes against 50, and the evaluation is being minus 0.8. And yes, dear friends, I want to show you one new move in a very well analyzed position. This year I had this position against Erwin Lamy, and I played bishop d7, and after queen e2 I played bishop d6. And after queen c4, short castle. I played this position twice. We see rook b8, we see e5, takes d takes c, and here knight g4 has been played maybe more than 100 times, but here we see just knight d5. And queen e2 would have been the strongest, so knight c4, bishop h3, rook e1. Erwin sacrifices the exchange, knight b6 even stronger. Yes, players aren't playing, making the strongest moves, but anyway, black is more than fine. Black is better. So the match situation is Predke is better, clearly better. So I don't expect Alexander to, uh, you know, even if something goes wrong for Alexander, then uh, all what Black can achieve is a draw. Alexei Sarana was in huge danger. Now it's more or less, I mean, only 0.8. Anyway, unpleasant for Black. but Jordan has only 30 minutes, so Alexei having 20 minutes more. Alexander Indic is in trouble, and we see that Erwin Lamy is in trouble. And also, I should say that this is very interesting that Ivic was playing board for Serbia, and he was helping for already many tournaments Anish Giri, and Anish playing first board for Netherlands. So it is very interesting. It is very interesting. Let's move to see Armenia against England. First board, Haik Martirosyan is facing Nikita Vityugov, and players are having a4, c5, knight c6, bishop e7. C takes d is another move. Yes, here engine was also showing bishop d2. Was this blundered by? Of course, it was. It was blundered by Nikita Vityugov. So we see bishop c5, knight d2, bishop b4, bishop e2, knight a5, rook b1, bishop d7, and here bishop d2, knight b3, more or less black is fine, and bishop e7. Once again, we see that how uh, let's say even very high-rated players are making some inaccuracies. So between bishop d2 around equal position and bishop e7, which is showing +1, Nikita Vidyugov goes for bishop e7, b4, knight c6, knight c4, knight d5, e4, and knight b4 isn't working because takes some knight b6, bishop a3, and knight b6, rook d8, b5, 8 takes b, 8 takes b, knight e5, and this is being very unpleasant for Nikita Vityugov. He is having completely lost position against Haik Martirosyan, +2.5 for Armenia. Let's see what is happening in the other board. We see that David Howell has already spent uh, some time, and this is being very known theoretical line. You go b3, b takes a, knight is coming back, knight, queen e2. Black is having long-term compensation, and rook a3, a5, b3 takes h6, h3, and rook b1, rook b2. Yes, hard to say David is trying really or he is fine with the draw. What are we having in third board? Gabriel Sargsyan is playing Michael Adams. I remember when some years ago uh, Gabriel admitted that his famous chess player is Mickey Adams, and now he's playing his famous chess player. Some interesting opening. We see knight f3 g3 by Gabi, who is usually playing d4, and knight c3. The idea is being bishop f5, knight h4, bishop g4, queen d3. So seems he's well prepared. e4, bishop e7, knight g2, with the idea to go knight f4, and also bishop h4 was threatening this text. And Michael Adam goes bishop f5, g4, bishop takes e4, takes c6, and now c3, knight f6, queen goes to e2, knight f d5, knight d3, a5, a4, short castle, bishop g2, rook c8, and knight c5 would have been stronger, rook c5, some rook e1, and we see that position is around equal. Yes, Robert Ovanesyan is playing Jones Gavain, and we see that Robert doesn't have much problems. Yes, knight c3. This is being very poisoned line for black. Robert goes c5, knight c6, h6, stopping bishop g5 ideas, e4, knight d5, bishop g4, h5, knight h7, maybe some knight g5 ideas, maybe h4, a3, preparing b4. Yes, here knight takes e5 was possible, and Jones goes for it. He's being pawn up, and queen e3, and now queen d4 would have been better for white. Rook d4 and f4. Jones goes rook fd1, h4, takes, he takes on c5, and now position is fine for Robert. Yes, he's being a little bit low on clock. Let's say he has some ideas going knight g5, 96. Not really. H takes, yes, most likely. Engine likes f takes g, but I assume h takes g is more logical, but it is hard to say. Yes, f takes g has been played. White is being two pawns up, but if black collects pawn on c5, then black doesn't have much problems. Yes, and Haik is taking his time, and once again, hard to say. Uh, Nikita Vityugov didn't play well, and Haik has all the chances to bounce back, not only after losing against Sadora, also a very important win for the team. We see Georgia against France, and what is happening here? Yes, I guess. Yes, it is hard to say. Like Queen B3, I'm having. Yes, I guess I should play Queen B3 or Queen B2. Let's say Queen B3, you take it. I take, you take on D1, I take with the rook. And what are we having? Yes, let's see. And what is being better? Yes, what is having huge advantage? Yes, what is being. Luka Pachadze is playing Etienne Bakro, and I like this position for white. And it is, of course, better. It is better for white. We see Jobawa with the black pieces is in some trouble. Yes, he's in some trouble. Laurent Fressinet, I think he is fine probably. Uh, yes, he's fine. Fabi is playing Teodoro, and seems like Teodoro is more than fine. Yes, more than fine. Uh, yes, Korkolos is also fine with the black pieces against Wesley. Let's see how is Dominguez doing. Hard to say. Like actually, Dominguez. Yes, Dominguez is better. Yes, I thought Dominguez is having more than fine, and Levon Aronian is probably close to huge advantage. How is Magnus doing? Magnus is fine. Dominic Horvat is in trouble or not really? Not really. Bishop d3, I guess. What is happening if bishop d3? Being a very good move. And this seems like fine for black. Yes, black is fine. And this should be better for white. Not really. Duda is playing Deak, and Deak is better, of course, but not much. How did he get this position? Was this rook e1? What? Yes, white is being better, and here it seems like black should be fine or not really. Black is fine, and this should be, I guess, should be fine for black. And this maybe can be better for white, but I don't think. Yes, this is better. Wow. Yes, for a draw. They are going for a draw. Vincent doesn't know. Doesn't know, so he's yes, and then king c6. Vincent doesn't know because he's already having 12 minutes, but he will figure out. Yes, Blue Bomb is being much better, close to winning against Hilar Persson. Tonchenko is in some trouble, but he is close to make a draw, and Frederick Swane is also being in having huge advantage. So Aydin Suleimali is in trouble. Denis Makhnev. Uh, Nogerbek doesn't have anything. Alisher is fine against Rov Mamedov, and Shahryar Mamedjarov isn't playing, and Jalmakhanov Ramazan is fine against Muradli. Hello, hello, chess gains. Yes, I'm not in Armenian team because I did not qualify. I had opportunity to qualify by rating. I did not manage. And also, I had another opportunity to win the national championship, but I did not manage. I only finished fourth. So that's why I'm not in the national team. Yes, this is known. All this you can find in Anish's course. Knight b7 takes d5. Yes, queen a8 is another move. d5 is also possible, I guess. You go queen a8, and doesn't matter where the bishop goes. You just take bishop e4. a4. That's why bishop a8 would have been better. Yes, g6, one of the standard ideas. King g7 and rook c8. Yes, very interesting match. Yes, very interesting. So let's see. This is You are welcome, Chess Gains. Where are you from? I'm not sure. Yes, it's around equal. Anton is probably fine. Oh, he's in some trouble. Vallejo is probably it's around equal. And Santos is doing slightly better. So let's move to see what is happening here. We see that c3 has been played, bishop g7, bishop a2, and now we are having f5. And now I don't see much problems for I don't see much problems for VE. Yes, VE doesn't have. Yes, maybe knight b4 is the move to play because VE is having 32 minutes. Gukesh is only 20 minutes. Another 24 moves to play. And I like his position. Maybe somewhere f takes, rook f3. Let's see what is happening here. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, queen takes c3. Uh, Rook d6 takes king d2, queen a5, and yes, I don't like at all what Arjun has done. He is not losing, of course, but Black is having so many moves, so many options. I don't like what he has done. I don't like it. So knight d2 has been played, and here bishop e4, knight e4, knight e4, knight e3, rook e3, rook d8, and maybe, but it seems very fine for black. Black is fine, just rapport is fine, no doubts. Like 0.3. Leko is much better. Short castle isn't working. Yes, black is fine in this position. Uh, Here, yes, around equal. Compensation is enough only for equality. This can be better, but I don't think. Yes, anyway, black is very active, and this is already white is being pawned down, and the position is fine because you cannot really move your knight back. And this should be just fine for black. Slightly unpleasant. Whoa, whoa. We see that Nodirbek Abdusatorov has won against Andrei. So in this position, instead of he went a5, a4, rook a5 has been played, d5, rook d4. Yes, and rook c4, very big blunder. Just b takes c, and yes, rook b8, rook b5 comes. Yes, very nice win for Nodirbek. He was well prepared, and once again, he surprised his opponent, who managed to find a couple of good moves, precise moves, but later on went wrong. Yes, before going rook c4, he had less than 2 minutes. Yes. Same way like Volokitin has played against Fabiano. The same scenario. And we see that black is so far doing fine, I guess. Yes, black is just fine. Sindarov is better, and um, this is just fine. Uh, Uzbekistan stands well. Uzbekistan stands more than well because they are ahead on clock, and also they don't have bad positions. So knight g5, I assume bishop somewhere g8, where yes, bishop g8, and Gukesh might get unpleasant position because he's down on clock, but he's trying to be very ambitious, and this I don't like for Arjun. If he manages to make a draw, but this can be better for black, and this is better for black, of course. Let's see. Let's see I think we left. Yes, we didn't maybe check this game or Idani's game. Did I check it? I guess Idani is also it's still unpleasant. Yes, Giri is. Yes, he has find all the strongest. This is what. Oh, wait. Wow, 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 wow. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Yes, here Jordan is having 1 point, no, plus 1.1. Much better. Yes, yes. Yes, what just happened? Yes, of course, he doesn't want to push e4 pawn because always knight can jump to d4. Uh, yes, he feels that he wants to go g4 f5, uh, but he just went g4 knight f4, and I don't have any doubts. Alexei Sarana will win this game. Uh, yes, because if you don't take on f4, then I will simply take knight g2, and you have exposed king, and I'm having extra piece. E takes f is the only move. Queen d6. Jordan was in such a good form. He won a couple of tournaments in Canada. He was he gained a lot of rating points, and here also he was playing good chess. And knight f4. Yes, probably. But I guess anyway they will have some chances. So Giri doesn't have much chances. Alexei is winning. Uh, what about this? Rook d7. What is happening so far? Bishop e3 is there. Wow. I b3, and now what should I do? Indic wants to play king f1 or king h2. King f1, Indic goes, and what's the move here? Not to lose some material. If I take queen d7, rook d7, bishop b1, that I don't like much. If I move my queen, then bishop e4 is coming. Well, should I go just bishop b7? But I don't like bishop b7 at all. Maybe he's like queen a4, bishop e4. Where else can I go? Bishop f5, but rook a7 just finishes the game. Like, what's the move here actually? Oh, oh, dear friends. Netherlands are losing. Yes, no doubts that Indic also will win this game. Let's see from the opening. Yes, g4. This I saw, and yes. Why didn't he see queen f4, g takes queen g3, bishop f3? It is obvious, I guess, no? This possible to see, and queen a7, and he blundered this. Yes, no doubts. Queen f3 with the ideas, maybe you are even threatening rook f7. Yes, queen f3 he goes, and And Ivic is also in Ivic, I think, is being better. Yes. So for the all Serbian fans, I should say that they are standing at the moment very, very fine, very good. Sarana will win. Like knowing Alexei, and I played Alexei many online games, over the board games. Yes, he's like whenever he's getting any chances, he doesn't sleep them. He will win. Indic, the only problem he has, 13 minutes against 42, but position is very easy. Either you should go rook f7 or you should go queen b7, or you should somehow make it work. Yes, I guess. And bishop doesn't have bishop on e3 doesn't have moves, and king is very safe on f1. You don't have any rook a1 because of my dark squared bishop, and we see that Ivic is also in. What about this game? Yes, again, Hike is doing great. They didn't make much moves. Hike just played knight c3, bishop c8. Hike is just doing fine. Here seems like David doesn't want to make a draw. He's playing, but Black is just doing fine. Yes, Gabriel Sargsyan is doing fine. I mean, he is fine with the draw. And let's say if at this moment Michael Adams wants, he can achieve a draw. And what are we? And again, maybe some small chances for Jones. At the moment, I should say that Armenia, um, let's say we are having one slightly unpleasant position, which is Robert's position. But it wasn't really bad. Yes, Robert just should have gone some king c7, rook b5. Maybe he was afraid of rook b5, rook b1. But I guess you just simply keep your. Yes, he went for some direct. Yes, he doesn't have problems. Engine was showing some wrong evaluation. Yes. Yes, Robert doesn't have problems. Yes, Gabriel as well. Shant also. And Haig is having much better position. If yes, I think the best chance Hike has to score a win. Others should just play very very solid. And MVL did not see, but anyway, position remains very good. Of course, it is unpleasant, and this is also, but maybe not much. But why bishop f3, and queen e5? He does want or what? Yes, queen e5. Fresine is probably fine, more than fine, I guess. Yes, if you take some knight c4, maybe rook b3. How is Fabi doing? Fabi doesn't have anything. Wesley also. Yes, this Kurgulos Ardetis Stamatis plays amazing chess. He understands chess very good. Yes, US has all the chances if Levon or Dominguez, one of them should win. And of course, we are having two complicated positions. We have So against Kurkulus and Caruana against Teodoro. How is Magnus doing? Magnus is being exchanged down, but he is better probably. He is close to winning. Magnus. So Bishop d3 has been played. Yes, this looks better for white, of course, no doubts. Also, yes, close to winning. I guess white is being better. Not really. So Norway stands great. Magnus is much better. Christiansen Johan Sebastian is also much better. Felix Blauberger didn't get anything, and Urkedal is also fine. What about yes, still he's being unpleasant slightly. Maybe queen c2. You go queen f5. I take rook e7. You go knight f6. I go rook. I go maybe some g4. Yes, nothing is happening. Yes, around equal position. Okay, let's move to see what is happening in uh, women's. We see Harika Zagnidze. Yes, should be fine for. Uh, yes, it's fine. Javakishvili Vaishali. Black should be better. Yes, black is better. This is Divya against Batsiashvili. Divya is better, no doubts. Not much, actually. And here, Hotenashvili is playing Vantika. Vantika is doing great. The only problem, she doesn't have much time, but and still a lot of moves to make. This is fine for black, I guess. Even black is better. Black is close to much better. This should be better for white, of course, winning for white. This should be around equal. This should be for better for black, I guess. Mm, because I don't like this queen c6 stuff. No, it's white is fine. Oh wow, Yulia Osmag is probably better, I guess. No, she's losing. Ah, she was playing Alina Kashlinskaya. We see that Sochko Shenina game ended in a draw. We see Buksa Kiolbasa, what is better but nothing special. We see here maybe Alicia Slivitska slightly better. We see that Bibisara Mama Mama Zada Gunai, I apologize, is bet has finished her game against Bibisara Saubaeva. Yes, we see Merwert Kamalidenova against Fatalieva. Seems like black is just fine, kind of. Yes, it's around equal. Wow. Oh, oh, he was so well prepared. This is important position, and I guess if you go knight g3, some d5 is coming. That's why she wanted this. Am I wrong? Yes, for example, if knight g3, maybe d5 is coming. That's why d4, but it allows this takes knight d4, and now takes d5. Players are so well, like d takes e also works. Why not queen c7? I guess some queen g6 or just queen e6 black is fine. Yeah, she could take c5 and rook a3. Yeah, they are so well prepared. Yes, white is much better. Mhm. And this is, I guess, white is being better, white is winning. So Armenia and this Makarchan against uh, Begim, and white should be close. Uh, Clarissa Yip is playing Mariam Makarchan. This I don't like for black. Uh, Irina Krush is playing Elena Danielian. This is some complicated position around equal. And Anna Sargisian is playing Alice Lee, but so complicated. Probably white is being better, right? White is completely winning. So at the moment, Lilith is much better. Mariam doesn't do well. Elena Danielian is having a complicated fight, and Anna Sargisian doesn't do great. So far, we aren't standing good. So India does stand fine in all boards, even they are having two better positions. Better, Divya is better, Vantika is better, but this, no, Vantika I don't like. Why she played c6? Why? Yes, c6, solid move, of course, doesn't spoil anything, but she doesn't have much time. Okay, okay, and let's see the other match. Yes, Alina is winning, I guess. Olivia is, yes, move to the men's tournament. And maybe today we will see Gukesh losing and India losing because I don't like. And you know, okay, dear friends, now I will try to invite my friend who my channel, and we can together check the games. This is the first time I'm trying to invite during the stream. Earlier it was before the stream. So if something doesn't go well, please don't criticize much. So I will be trying. Let's see how. Like this. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Nice,
Can you hear
nice.
me?
Yes, I can hear you and I can see you. Just let me try to adjust, just to
Sure.
fix. Uh, Let me share my screen that you can see it. Let's also go here. And how do I guess I should do it in this way. Mm, No, Skype, I guess this should work. Just a second. I'm having myself there. I will put your camera here. Mm-hmm. So, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes, I guess so far. Let me check what I'm having, what we are having. Couple of more seconds. Yes, so far they can see us. They can see the board. Yes, I think it's just great.
Hmm. So it's all working now?
Yes, yes, it's working. Let me also see, can they hear you? Can you say something?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, so far they can see board. Yes, I think it's just great.
Samuel, you are not audible anymore.
Yes, yes, it's working. Let me also see, can they hear you? Sorry, sorry.
Um, yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you.
Can you say
Yes.
something?
Yeah. Before I couldn't hear you.
Yes, yes. I was just trying because some delay is there, maybe 20, 30 seconds. I was just trying to understand, do they hear you and us
Mm.
or not? It seems
Mm.
everything is fine.
Great.
So, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and it is very nice to have you here,
Thank you for
that you
having me.
found some free time and joined, that we can together cover and check the games. So
Yes.
please, what do you think about the top, very top match, India against China? What do you think?
Yes, I was seeing some games. I saw that Prague drew very quickly, and the other games are interesting. I was watching Arjun's game, and it seems like it is heading towards a repetition.
Yes, yes. You know, I didn't like, during the stream. I found before move,
Mm-hmm.
and I found also Bitec C. And here even I said that GTEx F is possible. And really, I checked with the engine; it shows zeros as Queen C3 also.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I think only Arjun is having some risks, despite being piece up. But you know, all kind of checks.
Yes.
And
But now I don't see how Black can play for a win. Can he?
yes, you want to say that I don't have anything better than going Queen A3 and Queen A5 checks.
Yeah, I guess not. I saw some I saw the engine was giving rook b2 check after c3 and bishop c2 takes, and yeah, it's not so hard to find.
Hmm, I
And
see.
he could
I
have
see.
gone for that also.
But I think Hare Krishna has all the chances, you know, to slowly get. It is, I guess, more or less obvious that he doesn't have any problem,
Mm-hmm.
and another 13 moves to play, and Wang Yue is having only 5 6 minutes, and he is having 30 minutes. And I think maybe
Yes.
he doesn't have much, but I think anyway, preferable position with the black pieces.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's like power to progress. Like,
You
that
know,
is very short.
I want to start doing this. Do I have this rook d3? But I'm not sure. Do I need rook d3 right now, or I can maybe
I
start with bishop
saw
c5?
I saw rook d3. Okay, I was calculating takes and queen somewhere between b3 or e4,
And if I
knight
go
d4.
e4, knight d4, you want.
Yeah,
And if I go bishop b8, you want g3,
yeah.
but maybe some e3.
Ah, okay. So maybe queen. Okay, bishop. Okay, first of all, I can play rook a1, I think.
Yes, just not taking the exchange.
Yes, but yeah, it's more interesting to see the line with bishop takes d3, c takes d3, and if I go queen d2, you want knight e4 or e4?
Yes, you go here. I'm having knight e4. Very
Yeah,
interesting move. I guess knight e4
it
is very
looks
much.
it looks more dangerous. Yes, also some d2 or knight g3 and
Yes. But I
um,
should say that here in this position with the rook on e1, Wang Yue went rook f1.
yeah.
Also, why he played rook f1? Why do we need? He just wants to bring the other rook, or
Yeah, I don't see much else. Okay, he covered the f2 pawn, but I don't see how that will be useful anytime soon. Mm, okay,
yes.
what else? Cannot play rook a d1, has to do something else. I mean, maybe it was possible to double the rooks, or there's something wrong with it. Rook
Like going
e2
rook
was,
e2 and then maybe rook e1 or maybe rook f1.
yeah.
Yes, it is. So they could have. They decided to replace Ding. And did you expect uh, Ding? But Ding will not play today.
Yes, actually, I was kind of expecting it. I wasn't sure, of course, but I thought that it was a good chance that they would replace Ding because his yesterday's game was pretty disappointing, I think, because that end game was like rook bishop, four pawns each, and okay, it was practically unpleasant, no doubt, but with precise play, it shouldn't have been a problem.
Yes, but
And
also, sorry to interrupt you. The like earlier, he could avoid getting that position. Like he was maybe slightly better, and then he got.
yes, yes, true, but I mean, it was not clear, right? Like, Engine was saying some advantage, but it was difficult to play the position in general.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
but I found his decision to play like this bishop c5 and bishop takes d6. This was very strange for me because he gave him a passer and then it was unpleasant.
What was very unexpected for me. Uh, I understood his decision trying to trade as much pieces as he could, but did not expect that with the pawn on d6 to
Mm-hmm.
be so quickly lost for white. He just went rook. He played rook e8 check, and after rook e7, he played rook a8, and already maybe it was the only move to go rook d8 to keep this drawish endgame. He just played rook a8, which is like a very natural move. You
Yeah.
always have checks, but it turned out that position is already lost, surprisingly.
Yeah, rook end games can be draw and lost very quickly. They change
Yes, it,
very
it
fast.
was very surprising for me. He just went bishop c5, bishop takes d6, one, two more moves, and then the position was already -5.
Hmm. If you remember the position with three pawns when Black played King G6, can we go to that position from the previous round?
Yes, yes, of course we can. Like, I mean, somewhere just.
So I felt like, yeah, here I was trying to figure out why he didn't play f5. Engine was suggesting it, and I mean, he must have seen something wrong with it, right? Like f5, king takes f5, rook h8.
Yes, yes, this I also saw. And when he played, f4 g takes g takes, I thought this is being his idea. And for
Mm-hmm.
example, king g6, I'm having always this check. And
Yes.
engine was showing king e4. If you, of course, take then king f3 and checkmate, but
Yes,
you
yes,
just go
yes.
king
King
g2.
to
And
yes.
some ideas like f5 is there. But even here,
Yeah.
first of all, engine was showing some bishop g5. And also, even you can take, and here you go some bishop, I guess it was bishop a7. Maybe this, but I don't think, you are having h pawn and always some
Yes.
counterplay.
What if after rook h8, king g6,
I go check.
check, and if king h5,
I guess,
I was calculating this, and if f5, but there shouldn't be anything. Yes,
yes,
f5
and,
takes
and don't forget that, first of all, here
rook,
I'm having this rook g5, which is much better version, like being pawn down than
but
what.
rook g5 I can take on h6.
Yes, I want to take rook f5 and but
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
I'm pawn down, but this is probably better version.
But I think maybe you're even winning the pawn with rook g5, rook h5.
Ah, ah. But
Yeah.
even let's say I can go maybe this
Yeah,
f4, just
f4 and
sacrifice, take here.
sorry.
I mean f4, you go f4, I
Yeah,
just take bishop f4, rook e7, and
I was thinking if okay, bishop d4 is probably also fine, and maybe even rook g7 is fine. I didn't
yes,
check, but it seems like okay, white has many options there. Probably king e4 is what he was worried about. But yeah,
yes.
it was
But
interesting.
already at this point, it was very obvious that if someone is playing, it's black.
Yes.
Yes, because if you remember already at around this moment on board four, Wang Yue already had huge advantage with the black PC. So it was
Yes,
obvious
yes.
that in maybe any other tournament they would agree in a draw, but Le Quang kind of was forced to continue finding some chances.
Yes, but yeah, this is not the first time he has won such a position. He's very strong in such end games, and he likes to push. So yeah,
Yes. Can we move to the current games?
yes, sure.
Sure. Let's go. First of all, let's round seven. Here we are. Oh, what is happening here? Let me just switch off. Okay. So queen b6. I guess what do you play? Do you go rook f2?
Mm,
Because
let me
if you
try.
don't go, then I just take rook b2. No,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, rook f2. Does black want rook b8 or something else?
I guess rook b8. But rook b8, I'm having knight d3.
Okay, bishop c4.
Yes, bishop c4. You can go. Mm, yes, but no doubts, right? I should play rook f2.
Yeah, I mean,
Because king h1, let's say rook takes b2, I think only black can be better. And black is
yeah.
better, I guess.
Doesn't make sense not to be rook
Yeah, so
f2.
you go rook f2, and all my attempts to pin your knight doesn't really work, so I should go rook b8. And now rook b2 can be very unpleasant. I guess knight d3 is quite logical move to play.
I'm considering if there are any other options even other than knight d3.
Hmm. But yes, rook f2 has been played. I guess rook b8 we will see very soon.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, I think Gukesh doesn't have any problems.
Yeah, rook b8 has been
Even let's
played.
say worst scenario, if I go rook d1,
Yeah,
you take, we trade everything. I go rook d6. Yes.
yes,
Maybe even black is having some small issues.
yeah, yeah, true.
And Book Xianji is burning his time. It means that he doesn't. He's ready to make a draw, I guess, because it doesn't make sense to leave, a couple of seconds and then continue playing against Arjun.
Mm-hmm.
I think, but no, this is not third time, right? Because he took the pawn. Probably this is not the third time.
It's no, it's the third time. Yes, he can make a move.
So you mean King C1? But he took. like this.
Oh, king d2, queen a5, it will be 3 times. He can play queen a1 and queen a5
Ah,
like
ah,
that.
yes, yes. Got it. Got the point. And we see some result. Leko won with the white pieces against Paulius
Mm-hmm.
Uldinevicius, but from the opening it was Rosolimo with bishop takes c6. I mean e6, bishop takes c6, b takes c, and very easily Leko got a much better position.
Yeah, this line is pretty tricky. Yes, d3 black has to know like the structures and what is the right way to play. White has many options. This line,
So what are we having? Oh, whoa! I think huge changes. I'm not sure progress or not. Probably progress for black.
yeah. Mm-hmm. He played b4. Yes. So,
So
what do
what?
you think about the current scenario?
I guess queen b5.
Queen b5, bishop takes d3.
Bishop takes d3. C takes d. Rook takes e5. You want?
Yes.
And maybe some queen b7.
Um,
Because I don't like
yeah.
queen c3 at all. I think if I take queen
Yeah,
c3, b takes it, then you are,
it
you
is
know,
solid.
it's.
After queen b5, okay, this yeah, this pin is annoying, so I cannot take on d3, I guess.
My hope was maybe somewhere bishop d4 to play.
Yes, what if after queen b5 is knight d2 possible?
Knight d2. Yes, you have. You have, but
But
knight b2 if I take.
yeah, knight b2,
You
rook,
want rook b1?
bishop d4.
Yes, yes.
No, no,
Bishop,
nothing,
at least
nothing.
bishop d4, yes.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, I cannot do that. Yeah, so queen b5.
Queen b5, bishop d3. Maybe this is very principal line, bishop d3. Like, I guess c takes d because rook d3, queen e5 seems you are always having these queen
Yeah.
e4 ideas. So c takes
Yes.
d I want to take, rook e5 and just moving my queen to b7.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not like very, very unpleasant, but you know, d2 is
Uh,
coming, you are pinned. I don't
d2 and
see.
bishop d4 also.
Yes, bishop d4 is there.
That looks dangerous.
Yes, I think Vangue is in some
Pro-
trouble.
Probably after queen b5. Okay, I want to hit the c4 pawn, so rook
You
c6.
have queen c2.
Why not rook c2?
Um, yes, rook c2 is also possible.
Rook c2 probably, yes.
Yes, rook c2. You are threatening to take the pawn, and yes, very nice move. Yes, and hard to recommend anything.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I go knight b4, you can take queen c4.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, we see that Arjun and Bu they agreed in a draw.
Yeah. This is a crucial game.
Yes. What are we having here? So Rook d1. Rook d1 has been played,
Yeah.
which probably forces VE uh, to take Rook b2. Takes Rook d6. Bishop takes c3, but you will take Rook takes a6.
Yes.
Yes, Black is very close, of course, um, to achieve a draw, even I can start attacking your pawn on a3. But it is very
But
obvious.
it's tricky, I think, because some rook eight ideas could be there with the two knights, and
Yes.
some dangers are there, I think. Okay, does he have anything else other than rook takes b2?
Maybe bishop h6.
Bishop h6, but always some kind of knight d4. Okay, not here immediately, but
Bishop
I
h6, you
saw.
can go knight g6, but I have king g7.
Yes, but just a moment. What if I play knight d4 and then rook takes b2, then knight g6?
Wow, wow, wow. Yes, yes, you're right. You're right.
But maybe you can take and bishop h7, but it
No, but
looks so.
it's better to go rook b2 and
Yeah,
struggle
yeah.
that endgame.
Yeah, rook b2 takes, yes, rook takes d6, bishop takes c3. Mm, okay, rook takes a6 probably, and yeah, then what do you do?
Can I play after rook d6, a5?
a5, I wanted something like rook d8 and then the knights there, but
Yes, rook
okay, rook
d8, I
d8,
will
rook
most
d8.
likely take on c3.
And then some knight d5, knight e7.
Knight d5 is coming.
Knight d5, rook b1, rook d1 is there, okay.
But you can
Yeah, I
take,
think
you
rook,
can take on g8,
no,
you can take,
but take and rook d3
rook
and
d3, you are winning my,
knight
but are
knight
you,
d5, knight
knight b5, knight
f4.
d4? Yes, it is.
but still, it's not easy to win. It's
Yeah,
pretty
maybe rook
difficult.
b3, a4, f4.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay, that's pretty far, but yeah, rook takes d6, bishop takes c3. Sorry, a5 you want, yes?
Yeah, because bishop c3, rook a6, I know that I'm close, and probably with a couple of precise moves, I should get something like, you will win my f5 pawn, I will take your a3 pawn, and we will play that.
In case of bishop takes c3, rook takes a6,
Yes, yes. I think very
I'm
soon I
not
will
so
be.
sure.
You are
I'm
not
not
sure?
so sure. Like,
I just want to go rook a2. Just taking on
okay,
c3, rook a6, and going rook a2.
okay. Um, so after rook a8, maybe you okay, rook a8 I will.
Yes, rook a8 you go, but now the problem is I'm also kind of. No, but wait. What about, let's say, bishop b4?
Take on g8, take on b4.
Ah, sorry, sorry. Yes, I forgot. I forgot. I wanted to get this bishop c5 check and some
Yes,
pins.
yes, I saw that, but it's not easy to get. Maybe bishop b2, a4, bishop a3, uh, but
Yes,
then
but
knight h5 ideas. Okay.
yes, but
Yeah, that's
anyway, I guess India stands at the moment very good because they are having two tiny better positions, or maybe even something more than tiny better, and which is like
oh
they aren't really risking to lose the match, and they have some small chances to win it.
yes, yes.
So
What about in this position? Can black go for bishop e5 or
yes, rook b2 has been played. Bishop e5, you
rook
were
b2?
saying?
I mean, okay, it looks like there should be something wrong with it, but I was thinking about it.
Yes, takes,
Okay,
takes, takes rook d6, and it is very interesting what will they choose. I guess a5, because bishop c3 is like very one-sided.
but after a5 we also okay, bishop a5 I cannot play knight d4 because of bishop e5.
Bishop e5.
Yeah, so yeah, but he has to see like if there are any tactics after rook d8 and some knight move.
So e5. Rook d8 takes knight d5.
95 is that one by force with this rook b1 and rook d1 both.
But maybe you can just keep your king on f2. Why do we go king h2? Maybe the king on f2, you can take on c3, you go knight b5. You know, I would be afraid of allowing that endgame because, you know, it's like whenever white wants, they can stabilize the position and they can play it for. Mm,
But just a moment. So rook b1 king f2 you said, yes?
yes.
Okay, rook d1, rook takes g8, still the same. Rook d3, knight b5, and f4, let's say.
f4. And
Well, g2 pawn will be weak. Also, a3 pawn
yes,
is
yes.
kind
Yes, I
of weak.
agree. You have all the chances. But you know, let's just move very briefly. So Queen c5 has been played, and what is this? Like b3? Why I'm not playing b3? You want c takes knight c1 or what?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
But what if the same rook c2? Is
Yes,
there
same
any
rook
position?
c2.
Maybe knight b4 is there now?
Yes, I guess he wants knight b4. Of course, queen c4, knight c2 is coming, and you don't have rook c1, and you should already play some rook e2 move, which you can, but
Yeah.
maybe some small progress.
Yeah, in rook c4, rook e2, I am then threatening to take on e5 and maybe b3 as well.
Yes, I agree that rook c bishop d3.
I
Wait. What is this? So rook d3, he wants queen e5, and then more or
Yes.
less it's fine. C takes d if I take.
Yes, then takes and rook takes e5.
Rook takes e5, and he is fine, right? Like rook d1, somehow he will
Rook
take
e,
this pawn.
yeah, should be good. Yes. Um.
No, but what to do now? Which position to enter? Rook d3,
Yeah.
queen e5.
Rook d3, queen e5. What next? I don't see anything. Maybe he was calculating queen b5 and okay. I mean, still it's fine for him, but maybe he underestimated this. Or
Yes.
maybe he thinks he takes d3 is good position.
No, but c takes queen c5, bishop c5, rook e5, and
Yeah,
maybe you can just move the bishop somewhere, like where?
yeah. Bishop b4 isn't possible because of rook b5 and bishop is trapped. So
Rook d3, queen e5.
yeah, they are. But after queen c6, simply queen e4. Yes.
No, at least maybe you are having this, like rook d3, queen e5, rook d5.
Yeah, true.
No, but queen c5
Queen.
was not great.
After rook d3. So after queen e5, rook you go rook 3 d5, and then queen e4 you take and knight e5,
I did
g6 maybe.
g6 because rook f6 you will play knight d7, I guess.
Knight d7, yes.
Yes, but g6 my c4 pawn is hanging somehow.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Hare Krishna created some problems for him. So let's see what are we having, and we are having a5 and bishop c3. Wow!
a5, a5
Imagine
is
if
really.
Gukesh goes knight d5 and they are getting this endgame with the two knights. So will be amazing, you know, just uh, one glance and we saw the line. So just I want to see, do we have any results? We have Nguyen drew. with the white pieces against Taba. He was maybe slightly unpleasant. What other? And Korobov didn't get anything, and with the white pieces he drew. So Uzbekistan is standing at the moment very nice because Sindarov was slightly better and Yakuboyev also, and they
Mm.
are ahead 1 point. But I can say that yes, uh, Serbia is standing nice because you can see that Indic has won. Uh, what is this?
Oof, this is interesting, very interesting. So, how did this position arise?
I can
Can
say
you break down?
just I can say. So this is unpleasant position +1 for white,
Uh-huh.
and this is already -3 for black.
Oh, so
Yes, he
he just
blundered.
missed it, or did he miss it, or he saw it?
No, no, no. Like it is +1 point something for white, and here that it's
But
-3.
he missed it, right? This knight takes f4.
Yes, I guess like no way Jordan would see and play it.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. With the clock, it's clear that he missed it. So now
But he is
he's,
getting.
yeah. I mean, with two bishops and such pawns, it's
So what is this? Because this honestly does look good for white.
yes. Yeah, and okay, he has time, so he can solve the problems.
So what do you want to play?
I'm thinking if rook f8 works,
Yes, rook f8 you are
but
having.
black has to see like bishop e1, queen g5 is no trap, yes? Yes.
Yes, and 95 is coming, I guess. If
Yeah.
h4 maybe.
Even queen c1
Yes,
must
queen
be
c1 is
fine.
also there.
Okay, so rook f8, what does white have?
What are you threatening by going rook f8? Do you want to take knight f6, e takes bishop f6?
If I can, yes, probably I want to take it.
But definitely he got some hopes because from -3 to get this, which is, I guess, rook
Yes.
f8, right? Because if you take bishop f6, e takes f, uh, rook takes e4, then white is just fine. I guess white is more than fine. Any
Yeah,
other
queen
move,
e4.
I guess rook f8 is the only move maybe because if you go bishop f8, position is bad. Bishop h8
Yes.
also, yes. I guess rook f8 is
Yes,
the only move.
bishop h8 is possible, maybe, but okay, it
Mm.
looks very suspicious.
So rook f8 you go. But wait,
That
rook
looks,
f8. If I go rook f4, you want to take knight e5?
yeah, 95, I will. Yes. It's winning probably, no?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, it is. But wait. F takes g4 7.
Knight takes f3. Ah, okay,
G8
okay.
queen
Yes,
for
yes, yes.
g8 bishop takes
Yeah,
rook
yeah,
f7,
yeah.
rook g7. But maybe you are anyway fine, because you have knight d4 always.
Yes.
So rook g7, king
But
h8.
with g8 and draw, yes?
Ah,
Rook
yes, at
g8
least
draw.
I'm having a draw. So rook
That's
f8, rook f4. This
okay.
will be very.
If that works, that will be crazy, yes. Ah, wait,
Because
wait, wait.
Yes, please.
Okay, I saw this like queen takes h2 and knight takes f3 takes and
Ah,
takes, but in the end there is like the g pawn is still there.
yes, yes. I will take g7 pawn is there. And bishop d5 is coming. Rook d3, bishop
Yeah,
d5.
yeah,
I mean bishop
yeah,
d5.
yeah. So, yeah, knight takes e5, f takes g7 is like. But what if f takes g7? Okay.
You don't have much options. You have this knight f3 and rook f4 you are having, but rook f4 is, even if
Mm,
I take queen f4,
yes.
I think I'm just doing fine.
So knight takes f3 and g8. Yes.
Yes, g8 bishop.
Yes, bishop.
Rook g8, rook f7, rook g7, rook g7, king
Yeah,
h8.
that's just forced draw. Yes.
Yes, yes, I guess because knight d4 you are playing or queen h to check it. Checkmate this guy.
Yeah. So rook
Yes, but
f8.
the good news for Alexei that he has another 8 minutes for
Mm-hmm.
the 14th move.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say maybe it's not much, because it is very important move.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
What if after rook f4 I play queen g5?
yes, you are having queen g5. Yes, queen g5 is very unpleasant move, I can say. Yes, very good move. But let's not collapse and continue pushing a6.
e6?
Yes.
e6, what about rook takes f6?
You want to rook takes f6. Yes, rook f6 works. Yes, rook f6 just wins. Yes, it is interesting. Just to see what is happening here. Wang Yue. Bishop d4, so Wang Yue doesn't have problems and most likely gain. Well, like knight d4, rook d4, no way white can have any problems.
Yeah.
And what are we having here? Ah,
They are going to get that position which we were talking about.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
simply
it
no
was.
other moves, right? No other moves.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, takes, knight c3, rook d3, and probably,
Knight b5.
yes, knight b5 is also forced. And I don't
It's
really
possible
think,
to play knight b1 also, but it looks very strange.
yes.
No, knight b5 should be played, I guess. Knight
So,
b5 also, I think f4 has to be played. Or,
for,
okay, maybe not forced, but it seems like it should be played after rook d3, knight b5.
yes, we see like Iran against Vietnam. Yes, Idani has won with the black pieces and Taba drew. So
Mm-hmm.
two games. I think Param here doesn't have problems. Like whenever he
Yeah.
wants, he can make a draw. Maybe not more than that.
Yes, probably not.
And let's see also this position, which mm, hard to say what is happening, but I guess white cannot be worse. Like whenever I want, I can probably go knight h4, knight f3, and you should
Yes.
probably play some king f6, king g6. Like it's black to play, of course, but
Should be about equal, right?
yes, I guess. Let's see other. Yes, we see that Haik Martirosyan has won against Nikita Vityugov. We see that two other games, Adams Sargsyan ended in a draw, and we see that Jones Hovhannisyan also ended in a draw. Only one game is being played. David Howell against Sean Sargsyan. White is like you see the position.
Hmm.
Like last 15 moves, they are having this position.
Oh wow. Oh, now he started to
Yes,
push. Yes.
he is trying. Yes, but I should say it like Vityugov. So it was something like this. And evaluation after bishop e7 is +1. And after bishop d2, it's around equal.
Oh.
Yes, he went
Well,
this.
bishop d2 is forced. Yes, knight
Yes,
d3
and knight b3.
and then yeah, that should have been done. Yes.
But why it is like weird why he went bishop e7 and after b4 knight c6 it's already very unpleasant position.
I think what the Indian is showing is bishop takes d to knight b3, bishop b4. Maybe he thought this was dangerous, but I don't know. But yeah, knight d5 is there.
And also here, yes, you can see it's already +1 and knight d5 before knight f6. So this is
Hmm.
some really weird way he played.
Yeah.
So Armenia at the moment stands quite well. So we are +1, and
Hmm.
if Shant manages to make a draw, like he has enough time, and position is not worse for him. I guess
Hmm.
David will try, but
And in that position, do you think black should block with g5 or not?
you mean here?
Yes, in this one. Like f6, g5, or it's not required? Probably not
Mm,
required, but
yeah, not required.
but can he do that?
Yes, you can also go for it. But maybe David wants to play some King G2, and then I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
he wants king g2 or okay, bishop g3, h4, and something like this.
Hmm. Yes, but seriously, last 15 moves, he is having almost the same position.
Yeah.
Before going g4.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Ivic is I think this is completely winning, right?
Yes. Yes, yeah.
Ivic is completely winning. And did you see the opening?
No, I did not.
Yes, I can say that. So this
This
line you
is.
probably know, and here instead of going knight g4, which was played maybe more than 100 games, and he just played knight d5. And I
Yes,
don't think I ever seen any knight d5 move in this
no,
position.
I have seen it in pretty well, but yeah, this is uncommon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what other interesting matches we are? Fresine, Levan Pantsulaev Fresine game ended in a draw, and in other yes, here Maxim is doing more than fine. I guess this is
Hmm.
close to winning. And wow, oh, this is good position, but
But not enough. Yes. I
yes,
mean,
maybe.
he can push,
What
but
about
it's
this one? This is probably winning, right, for white?
this is concrete, but at first glance it does look winning. Like rook takes g6, how does black play? Take on e4, rook g5, take on h5.
Yeah, should be enough, yes. Like,
Yeah,
mm,
it does seem so. But it's very concrete, I guess.
yes, I guess France has all the chances because Maxim is having good
Uh,
position, and
about this position, I'm calculating like rook takes g6, rook takes e4, rook g5, king c4 takes on h5, b4, and okay, rook goes somewhere, b3, and then king c3. and
You are
maybe
too
it's not.
quick. And like something else instead of going rook g6 doesn't make any sense. Like protecting my pawn on
No,
e4.
maybe if you want to keep 4 pawns, it's possible. I mean, worth considering, I think. If it is not too slow, which it might be.
Hmm.
Like f3 maybe, but
Just to see last couple of moves to understand. Ah, it was this.
yeah,
So
this is
it's not like black had much choice, you know.
yeah,
Yes, he could torture another couple of moves, but he decided just to go for this after f and g pawns.
yeah.
Yes,
But I mean, with pawns on both sides, when someone is a pawn up in rook endgame, is most of the time winning. So, but okay, now it's very concrete.
yes, just Le Quang also ended the game in a draw. You know that that end game
With
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 queen
two rooks, yes,
two
two six.
rooks, and it means that yes, this position black should somehow win, but yes, but the problem with Vietnam, they don't have enough strong forward board. You know, they are having
Mm-hmm.
24 plus players, not even let's say close to 2500, and you
Mm-hmm.
know like. Today, with the white pieces out of the opening, he got very decent position, very safe position. But anyway,
Uh, can I see the game? I don't think I
y-
saw it all the way.
yes, it was something like this. For example,
Ah, okay. This
like
this is very solid for white.
yes, very solid and probably slightly like it shows 0.7.
Mm-hmm.
So something like this.
Mm-hmm. So he took immediately.
Yes, with the idea to go h4, h5, rook h3.
Mm.
I think he blundered later on. So far, it's fine, like nothing special.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So this he went wrong practically. Yes. Already here. I mean, before this, allowing this all g4 and f5 was.
Yes, but this, and this.
Yeah, but with rook h2 he just lost. Rook h4 he lost the tempo. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That was terrible. Yeah. Yes.
Just to see what is happening in this game, Ivanchuk is playing Yakuboev. So, what do you think?
This is unpleasant. Yes.
Yes, I guess it is better for black to keep the queens, and Sindarov is doing quite well because he's like, yes, no doubts, Uzbekistan will win because Sindarov is
Mm-hmm.
having this position, which is like two results and most likely
Yeah.
one result. He will
Yeah.
win, and
It's,
of course Yakuboev is having another safe position.
yes. True.
Uzbekistan is standing great. We see that Indic has won, Ivic has won, and what is happening here? Rook f8 has been played, and yes, like Predke, I think this is just draw.
Yes. Yeah. Should be simple enough.
Yes. So Serbia will win.
Mm-hmm.
Armenia is playing only one board left. Fabi drew. Fabi drew with the white pieces against.
No,
Uh,
with black. Fabi with black.
Fabi was black. Yes,
Ah,
you're
he
right.
was he was winning at some point.
Let's see what was this. Oh, yes,
So
knight
knight
f8.
f8 was. After rook takes f4, queen takes e6. What's the point? Knight f6? No, knight f6, knight f4. After rook takes f4, queen takes e6.
Maybe queen takes d4. No, but queen d4,
Yeah,
knight f5.
knight f5, knight f5.
Oh, maybe knight f8, knight f8.
Ah, yes, after that, yes. Yeah, yeah. After that, true. So immediately, yeah, okay, then he was
And
fine.
also here, maybe it was better, but
After rook d1, what else can black do? This is interesting. Instead of knight g6, what other ideas does black have? Because I am probably threatening to win the e4 pawn soon. So
yes, this is interesting.
if you move your queen, then I have some queen c2 or similar ideas.
Yeah, it's hard to say which move. Yes, any ideas which move would keep
Yeah,
minus 0?
I'm thinking a3.
Yes, but I will just bring my knight, no? Knight e3.
Yes, and then I can attack the f4 pawn probably.
Maybe it can be some rook c7 stuff, but
Rook c7, queen e2.
and some queen b7.
And okay, if I try to win the pawn, then it's you are entering with the rook. So maybe,
But
perhaps.
US has won the match already, but of course, like Levon
Uh,
won on board
West,
4,
Wesley So
Dominguez,
is
yes,
Wesley
Wesley
So
is
is,
playing, and
but yeah, they have already won. Yes,
yes, this is probably
yeah, we
draw.
should
Do
be
you
able.
think?
Should be, should be able.
But at least Wesley achieved something, you know? Earlier it was like very, very drawish, like equal.
Mm-hmm.
So we see that Magnus has won with the
Yeah,
black
he still
pieces.
has. Yes, yes. They
Christiansen and
have
Johann Sebastian won.
three people won from Norway.
Yes,
So
and Urkedal also won. So Norway
mhm,
won, and Felix Blauberger is playing. I guess he's better side of this position, right?
right.
Wow, wow, Duda lost. Duda lost because like very easily he got this position. Like having 1 hour on clock, he got this
Mm-hmm.
position. And so far he was defending very well. Even
Mm-hmm.
this. Yes, this I saw. Even I was thinking maybe rook f7, but you just attacked my. What went wrong for Duda? Like first of all, this g5, what was not really necessary. Why knight takes h5? What was his point? Like it's only 0.6, which means that maximum rook and
No,
bishop
I
against rook.
think it could be that he wanted g4, rook takes e5, rook takes e5, knight f6, and if rook takes g5, then king h7, then king h6. But probably after knight f6, there is something like rook f5 or king g2 or something.
He resigned. No,
Oh,
he
he
resigned.
resigned.
No, but
But I mean,
what you know,
no,
like
I think yes.
did you see Duda's game before rest day against Valentin Dragnev?
Yeah, I saw it. Yes, but
It
I
was
don't
plus
exactly
four.
remember.
It was plus four.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that one. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, he played queen takes h3.
Yes.
That was the
Maybe he didn't see
yes.
queen h3, or but like okay, Duda, who is like very good blitz player
Hmm.
and having a couple of minutes on clock. But this is
By the
also
way,
very
in this,
weird, you know?
after knight takes h5, g4, rook takes e5, rook takes e5, knight f6, is rook f5 the only way to win?
Oh,
Ah, no, even takes. But takes king h7. What is? Ah, the knight is getting trapped.
but how?
Like rook takes e5, king h7, king g2 or something, and then knight is getting trapped after king h6, rook f5.
Maybe he blundered this idea. You
No,
mean just
but I think he blundered rook f5. Okay, this rook takes g5 is pretty
yes,
difficult
you
to
just
take.
go this and you go this and you go king g3 and king f3, right? Oh no,
King
king
f3.
f3 and king
Yes,
f4. King g3 just.
yes, yeah. But I think after knight f6, rook f5, no, or it's not so easy after that.
After
How is this position with knight versus rook with one pawn?
you mean
With
this?
yeah, I mean in general,
Uh,
there's g5 g4 versus g5 pawn. It was winning or
you mean if somehow your king is on g6, my king is on
yes,
f3?
yes.
Well, I think it's a draw, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll just quickly check it with table base. So yeah, it's a draw. Maybe this is what. Yeah, then in that case, yes, that knight trap is what he missed. But still, it was worth playing the position. I mean, until getting the knight trap. Okay, so
Yes,
this.
and surprisingly, Wang Yue is already better side of this, but it's not too much. But here it was probably nothing special. And
Can we
what
go
about
to
this? Rook
Rook
c2, Rook
h3
c2.
game?
Sure.
That that seems like it could have get a result. So here, do you think draw is more likely?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So players are having enough time.
Yeah.
Evaluation is around equal, and you don't have a4. Yes, you are losing your pawn. How
So
do you want to
before
make?
before going for this, like instead of rook d1 on move 27, there was also knight d3. What you said?
Do you want to see the evaluation?
Yeah, we can check. Okay,
No, it
it's
says rook
around
d1 is the strongest. If knight d3, bishop c4.
bishop c4. It's also similar in evaluation, but yeah. So this was pretty much okay.
Here
But
maybe you
like
could go rook c6, rook b3, rook c8, rook c3, rook c3, I guess. No, rook a8. And somehow rook a3, I guess, doesn't work.
yeah, some mating attack could be there.
Yes, you go this, takes, and all this was.
So yeah, this was all all according to the engine more or less.
Yes, Rapport drew with the black pieces against Titas Termavicius. Leko has won, and what? So this is probably winning for black, right? Like so many 4 pawns up, like
Yes, yes.
3 pawns up. Yes, this is winning for Berkesh. It
Actually,
means
four pawns up. Yes, for
yes,
now.
and this is, I guess, not very obvious, but probably.
This is unpleasant for black. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, it is. It is unpleasant for black. So Yes, I guess Iran is also very safe at the moment. Uzbekistan is safe. And Red Kegiri game ended in a draw. What has happened? Rook f8, queen e2 has been played.
And according to Indian, White is winning now. It seems
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
after after Queen E2, Knight takes E5. Maybe there was some defense after Queen E2, but
Wait,
it's
what is
a
happening? If I just start taking yours on d7, you want rook f2, I guess. This is your point.
yeah, yes, that's Sarana's point.
Mm-hmm. And how do I win if I really want?
I mean, you can take on E5 or not. No, simply rook takes F6. No, so okay, FG7, rook F2.
Maybe I'm having this strange move like g5. Am I having g5?
Yes, I was thinking about G5. Okay, Queen takes G5, and then
And I want to take f takes g7.
yes, that is what I was also considering. Because if I don't take on G5, you simply take on E5, and it's just bad. So G5, Queen takes G5, F takes G7, and if Queen C1, at least King G2, but maybe even Bishop E1 is there.
Just I want to show you that this was uh, like g4, knight f4.
Mm-hmm.
First inaccuracy. Queen
Mm-hmm.
e7, it means that f5 I will just take queen g5. Makes a lot of sense. Like why not queen e7? Game is over. You want knight d6, knight d4. f5 takes queen g5. Why didn't he play queen e7? Of course, this is also winning, but bishop c3, knight d7, another very concrete move, which Alexei.
Knight D7, he probably thought F6.
Yes, but it says bishop takes f6.
Yeah, and then if I take rook e2, take, and you block with rook e5, and
Yes, rook
yeah.
e5. h6 and already,
So,
but again, some better position, king h7. So Alexei, it was,
but it's true. I think after H6, it became hard. Even if the engine is saying plus 1 point something,
and this
it
doesn't
just
work, right? No, it is
Queen G.
fine, but
It works. Queen
it
G5,
is.
Queen G3 works. Ah, Queen G3 and Queen trap ideas.
No, but he could just go knight f6 takes, and
No, I think he might have missed that after knight takes e5 there is g5, because otherwise black should be winning, or okay, at least on the better side. After bishop takes e5, okay, maybe it's just winning. Bishop takes f6 might be possible. No, but okay, even bishop takes e5 and he's just getting the same, no? Rook
yes,
takes f6. He should have taken on f6. Knight takes f6.
mm, yes, he didn't see g5. That's why. But anyway, Serbia already won the match,
Mm-hmm.
but Alexei is. So what are we having? So let's just see what is happening here.
So he,
Yes,
okay, he put the
Shant
bishop.
decided to get bishop on f4. Mm, Yes, I guess
That's
black is very active.
yeah, probably it's just nothing for white.
Yes, black is even maybe better. hmm What other matches? Duda lost, Wojtaszek, Shevchenko, they drew, and two other games are going, and this means that Lupulescu is like who is better? Probably White is better or not really?
I don't see why. Okay, if I can hit the rook, but still, I don't think so.
Yes, maybe some King E4
Yes, but what
or
next?
maybe moving the knight somewhere. But
I
yes, I
mean,
should be
maybe
careful.
there is, okay, this one idea. Yeah, after king e4, that some knight h4, knight g2, and something like this.
Hmm.
But still, okay, white has to see like some f5 if black has it or not. But it should be fine for both sides.
What other? Santos Latasa Jaime won with the black pieces against Miesis Normans. So Paul Fedorov. Yes, MVL won.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, interesting. Do you want to see women's section?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, let's just see. Maybe I could. And yes, this is Harika against Zagnidze. White is being better, but no, it just draw, right?
It's a drawing.
And we have another draw, Divya Batsiashvili.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow Divya was better, but after c5 she offered the draw and Divya accepted. B takes c, bishop c5, bishop e3, maybe some knight g4, but it was showing +2 almost. Okay, let's see
After
the
after
other.
c5, after c5, it's showing +2 after b takes c5.
I'm not sure, but after c5 seems like Nino Batsiashvili offered the draw and Divya accepted.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do? I'm not sure about b takes c, but
I mean, okay, there are a couple of options, but I mean, okay, knight takes b5 and b takes c5. One of these are also, maybe there is knight f3, but I'm not sure about that. Probably not. Knight takes b5, I was thinking, but if b takes c5 works, then well, maybe now some knight c7 and then.
but b takes bishop c5, and now what do you want to play?
Uh, no, I don't know. I was thinking mostly about knight takes b5.
Because here somehow it's not that easy. You have of course some moves, but I don't think
I
it's
mean, after bishop e3, what do you want? Knight g4, rook takes f7.
wow. No, but
You're
rook
gonna
a1, rook a1, rook f1
move,
check. Sorry.
move the king, and it's bad for white, I think.
You have some rook c7, but rook a1. Yes, moving the king.
Yes,
Yes.
then rook a1.
Yes, you
No,
are
knight
having.
takes b5.
Yes, knight b5. Probably this structure is good.
And
This is
then knight c7 or something else. Maybe some d4. D4 is good.
d4. D4 is great.
Yes.
D4 is great. Maybe you are losing another pawn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything. Yeah, it's maybe just lost.
Yes, but maybe just Vantika was complete. Vantika is completely winning.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, she's being pawn up and I guess much better position.
Yeah, maybe it's more or less by force. You have
Yes,
like
and here what is this? B4 by Shali. C takes B isn't probably working. Rook B4. She wants to go 95. Maybe she is also just great.
yeah, she's pushing probably.
Hmm.
Okay, knight d5 or knight b5? after rook takes b4. Because knight
Knight
d5
b5, but
was.
bishop f1 I am having.
Ah, yes, bishop f1 is there. Okay, knight d5, rook somewhere b7, I guess. Knight takes e3, bishop g2, but maybe
Um,
rook b8 because otherwise knight d5 could be there.
Rook b8 you go. I take on c3, you go bishop g2.
Yes.
And still it's not. Yes, I will play rook c5.
Yes, and if I don't have enough time to win the pawn,
I
then
want to go knight e2 and then c3.
yes, that's that's a thing.
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
Yes, but I guess rook b8 is one option where
Mm-hmm.
I just take knight c3, and I don't think you have time for starting, no, taking my pawns. So rook b8
Yes,
is very logical. I'm just taking pawn again, and bishop g2, trying to win my pawn on a6. I go, let's say, rook c5, forcing. Oops, I apologize. I just pressed. Bishop g2, rook c5. I go check. You go king somewhere to, I don't know, e7 probably. I take there. You go knight e2,
yes.
and king f3, c3
Um,
is.
no, knight e2, king goes to g4, and then bishop e4, but
Yes, yes,
I'm
it
not
is.
sure it works.
So yes,
Only black can play
India
something.
stands very, very safe, and very safe. I guess they will win.
Yeah.
We see that Poland won. They are winning against Ukraine, and
Mhm.
this is the position where Puksa should try to win. Otherwise, Ukraine lost. But you know, yeah, she's being better because you don't have really moves with the d7 knight, but how to improve?
Some
Mm,
king goes up and white plays g5, but
maybe even g5 right now.
g5, yeah, I was considering that.
H
Uh,
take king g4.
yes, I was actually considering that, and I was trying to find something for black.
Yes, yes, it is.
It's
Some
dangerous.
chances are there. Some chances are
It,
there.
I think it's very dangerous.
Hi, let's see how is Armenia doing. We see that I think this is just completely winning for white. It is showing, yes. So Lilith Makarchan is winning against Begim. We see that Yip Karisa already won. We see that Lina Danielian is winning against Irina Crush. It is showing winning.
Yes.
Yes, d5 has been played. I can just take rook d5, I
You
guess.
can play. You can also play e5.
E5, yes. And we see this position, which is showing completely lost for black. And I guess you just don't have time and enough forces to make a draw. Okay, let's move for the last time to see the men's uh, because they crossed time control. So we are having this position. Not much is happening, but seems Gukesh doesn't want to make a draw because here they repeated once. Oh, yes, and if he would like to, he could go knight d6, but he is trying.
Yes.
And what about this one? What about this? Like, I guess I should take rook takes d3.
Yeah.
You go check, you take, you go rook f3, you take on g3, or
I am not so sure about that. But okay, it needs to be calculated, of course. That's the
I should take rook
main.
d3, right?
Yeah, probably. Not,
Yes, you should
not
go check, right? Otherwise, what else? Like, doesn't matter which check. Anyway, you will take,
okay.
and this
Okay,
you should
check.
also, I guess, where to go? This or this?
King, King c4. I was
Yes,
thinking.
and this.
take b5 and
Yes, I don't want to imagine Hare Krishna losing this game because like he had a very safe position, and now he's trying to to achieve a draw.
yes, that's true. Um, so yeah, Black's king is in trouble now. King on the last rank is a problem. So rook takes d3 has happened in the game.
No, no, really? I think
Yes.
it. Yes, they are going to rook f3 position where we will see. Yes, it is very logical to go king c4 to not allow all kind of rook b3 ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I go king d4, king c4, you take b4, and now white doesn't have any problems, any worries,
Yes.
and black should really calculate.
If it's a draw, then I'm almost sure it's with one tempo. It's just seems very close. And,
Yes, we see that Sindarov is being completely winning already. It is
yeah.
showing huge advantage. So Ukraine is losing, and Sarana. They what? Why?
Wow, what happened? Oh, he opened.
Oh, oh,
Okay.
this is not characteristic for Jordan. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this G5 was not so hard to spot. Yes.
Yes, like anyway, team has lost already.
Yeah.
Even if he would win the game, but the thing was, uh, he had time and he could calculate, and
Mm-hmm.
Jordan could see g5 of course, and
Yes.
he would score another win. Yes, they are playing, and I guess not much is really
Yeah,
happening.
I like how he played with his bishop f4. This was a nice idea, but also maybe black white should have done something to avoid it if it was possible. Okay, now only black can push, but he doesn't really need to, as the team will win with a draw.
hmm Wesley is still trying. Yes, it's like very obvious draw.
Yeah.
So what other interesting? Maybe this one. So they are trying like Poland, Germany is playing, and Swan is winning. What about Azerbaijan? We see one draw, no Gerbek Abbasov, and this is much better for Aydin Suleimanli, close to
Yeah.
winning. We see here, yes,
Bishop
drawish
C.
position,
Yeah.
and we see here like chaotic position,
Yeah.
which is also around equal.
So in this one,
Uh-huh.
is it black who has to be careful or what's going on?
I'm not sure at all. I just can see that evaluation is around equal.
What should be the move? Knight f5, is it good or not?
Yes, knight f5 is very decent move. I like it because knight doesn't do anything on g3.
Yeah, I mean, if you give me time, I'm going to hit the g6 pawn.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Um, Maybe it's
Mm,
not such a big deal. You can play even queen f6 and just keep it together. Like it's hard to improve for either side, it seems.
It was very important theoretical game. I just want to show you the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So all this you can find in Anish's course. And I can say that here queen a8 is possible move. Bishop, no, maybe bishop a8 is not possible. But queen a8 and bishop e4 idea. So d5, something new.
Mm-hmm. I do remember seeing this line. Okay, not maybe not exactly this, but
I can say that here instead of rook d8, if black would find rook c8, it's already minus 0.7 for black. After rook d8, it's just slightly better for black.
oh, okay.
How is David Anton doing? He's having black pieces. I guess it's like very drawish.
Yeah.
And Vallejo, he's with the white pieces. Uh,
Also,
should be,
also should be George.
yes. Um, what about other? We see that Erdogmus Yagis Khan has won against Vasquez. We see that Sanal won. We see that Turkey is crashing and Gurel is also winning, I guess. And yes, Gurel is also winning. And Khan already won. Cheparinov drew against Amin Bassem. Amin
Mm-hmm.
wasn't playing starting games, rounds,
Mm-hmm.
and now he joined,
I
but
wasn't I wasn't following Egypt's team, but yeah, I know that Amin Bassam is the top player.
Vocaturo drew against player rated 20, almost, yes, nice, decent player. Yes, Italy won the match 3-1. What other interesting matches or games or results?
I think on the top board now, okay, Hari Krishna's game has become pivotal. Like it's a bit
And
scary
Van
for sure. But maybe he has already calculated. He had time.
Yes, but you have this idea, I guess. If you go this, you can already here start going with the king, like king f8, b5, king e8, b6, king d8,
Mm-hmm.
like this. If I, let's say, I'm very much
Uh,
scared of
no,
your
but b5 king e8. I'll go rook h7.
king d8,
Then I'll take on h6.
king c7.
Against the enemies. Ah, yes.
Okay. So I will not take much of your time. I think we can slowly finish because anyway, many games we checked and still players are having some time and yes,
Yes.
at least we are expecting both the games to end in a draw. I mean, in
Yes.
India, China match, Gukesh Vei and Vangyue Hare Krishna. Yes, it was
Yes.
interesting to check the games. Thank you very much, Aryan, for joining the
Thank you.
stream. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Uh, thank you. Have a nice evening and all the best.
Thank you. All the best. See you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Let me just see. Are we still live? Thank you very much for your attention, dear friends, dear viewers. Today, my very good friend Aryan Chopra has joined the stream, and couple of hours we worked and checked the games for you. Hope you liked it, and it was very interesting round, many interesting games, uh, and I think Armenian men's team hopefully will win against England, and I guess Armenian women's team will. Uh, I hope they can win, but seems like Anna Sargsyan's position is very bad, and Elena Danielian is having winning position. So most likely match will end in a draw, and we see that probably Hare Krishna will. Let's see what was played. Yes, King C4 Rook G3 before evaluation is around equal, and Gukesh trying, but as Gukesh is trying, maybe he can. Anyway, thank you very much, and hope to see you tomorrow.